Hello YouTube and welcome back to Build Battles. So, what are Build Battles? Build Battles was something I tested a while ago. Don't know if anybody remembers them. They were quite well received. People seem to like them and enjoy them. But what I'm going to try and do is, maybe not every month, but every 2 or 3 months, try and whip out a Build Battle. Maybe quicker, maybe every month, you know, if they start taking off and people really enjoy them and stuff. So, what are these? So if you go to the dakrcraft website, the link will be in the description to the forum page. You click forums, then that loads up, and you scroll down a bit and you see we have a new section here. Just under the discussion we have build battles. You click build battles. There are 2 posts. The first one tells you everything that build battles are. That's everything that you need to know. So I'm not going to talk through all that. You can go read all that because there's no point in me just sitting here reading out what I've just wrote. But basically, build battles are on the server. We have a plot. There's 4 plots. Teams of people will be given a set time to build a certain structure in a certain style, and at the end we judge who's the best and they win prizes. And at the bottom there you go, that tells you what all the prizes are that you can go and look at, so go check that out. Now the purpose of this video is because we are actually having the first build battle on September 18th. It's a Sunday, so I'm always going to pick weekends because that's when it's going to be best and easiest for everyone. Now normally Saturday afternoons I'm busy between, what time is it, like between like 1 and 4 PM, so it's going to be hard for me to sort of do it at that time. Saturday evenings maybe I can do one every now and then. This first one is going to be smack bang in the middle of Sunday, at least if you're on the GMT time zone. It's going to be 3 PM GMT. That's going to be the start time again. All the information will be in this post. All you have to do if you want to be part of it is click new reply. So you don't even have to do that because it's already up there. So you click new reply, you type in your Minecraft IGN, mine's Nick Goss, there you go, and then you just reply. And that is it. Once you've done that, your name will be in the list. That way I make a list. Once I've got a list of names, I'll then separate everybody into teams. Also, if you want to be in the team with somebody, so let's say I wanted Lord Dakar on my team, I would put Nick Goss, and then I would put Lord Dakar. So you could be more precise about it, saying I want Lord Dakar in my team. You're not going to get Lord Dakar in your team because he won't be in these battles. Just before everybody starts doing that. So that's what you would put. Or you could just put Lord Dakar, and I'll just take the first name as the person who wants to be in the battle, and the second name, and the third name, and the fourth name, and the fifth name, and you can have 10 names in there if you want, but you're not always guaranteed to get that name. Just because you put that name, it just means I'm like, okay, you want that person, you want that person, you want that person, and then I could sort of mix it around and try and balance the teams out, because what I don't want is, you know, a team of like 3 or 4 people who have never met each other first time on the server, just building, and they don't really know anything, and then you've got like 5 people that build together every single plot that they do, so they know exactly how each other are thinking and stuff like that. I want to try and mix it up. There are going to be dedicated build battles where you can have, you know, submit your own team, and we'll do it like that way. But for these ones, these are more relaxed. It's more about having fun. So we're going to mix the teams up and just get people building together, building different things and all that, and the teams will be announced after the deadline date. Yes, we're having a deadline date for the application, so if you want to be part of it, you have until Friday the 16th of September, so the Friday before the actual event on the Sunday, to post your name in the comments below. And that is when, like from that Friday to Saturday, I'll go through the list, get all the names, set all the teams up, post it on here. You see at the bottom it says teams. On the Saturday before the event, that will have a list of all the teams, who's in each team and all that, depending on how many people turn up. And then the Sunday we'll have the battle. I've put here, the event will begin around 3 PM. Try to be on the server 30 minutes before the start time, so 1:30. Remember, this is GMT, so you've got to work out your time zones yourself. It's going to be early in the morning-ish, I guess, for Americans. Later on at night, further out into the east of Europe and Asia and that area, like Australia and all the people over there. So I get that some people might not be able to do it, but you know, being GMT, being like England, I feel like, you know, I can sort of accommodate for both sides better. And if there is more interest from, you know, America, then I will try and do a later start time so that the Americans get a better chance of getting online, or, you know, vice versa. If there's loads of Australians that want to do it, then I guess I'll have to wake up at like 2 in the morning or something, because you're all backwards and live on the other side of the world. But there you go. Again, I'm not sure if I've explained everything properly, but you can just go back and read it. The style for this one, there are 3 styles, and there's 3 structures that I'm going to ask you to build in those styles. So already you've got ideas that you can play around with if you're on the server. You can go on the server, play around with those styles, those ideas, you know, do little concepts and stuff just to get ideas flowing. And I'm going to randomly pick one of them. So it's going to be Dwarven, Gothic or Japanese. I put all of the styles on the server into a random generator, generated a list, then done a number generator and just done numbers and picked 3 random numbers. And I've done it that way, and that's how I'm going to do it every time. So you might see the same ones popping up again and again, but that's just because it's going to be just random generated. And then I try to think, you know, a structure for each thing, what would look good. So Dwarven, a big Dwarven entrance, you know, like Erebor or Mines of Moria, or I don't really know any other ones, but there you go. That's kind of what I was picturing, you know, a big Dwarven doorway in a mountain. For Gothic style, I was thinking, you know, maybe a street or a square type area, depends on how fast you build. And for Japanese, a big pagoda style castle, not just like a temple thing, but like a proper castle. Now with the build battles, I don't actually think I've put this anywhere. Interiors don't count, don't need to do interiors, just all exterior, just all structure. You can do interiors, it's not really going to get you much bonus points. And that's the other thing, I've not actually said how these are going to get rated. Terrible. So these are going to get rated by the same things as plots that you submit to the server get rated. It's going to be rated on how good it reflects the style, how good you are immersed into the plot, how much detail there is on the build itself, and purpose. So the purpose of the build, so if it's a castle, it's going to be defensible. Is that even a word? A Dwarven entrance is going to be grand, it's going to be huge and stony, because dwarves. So yeah, so I think that's everything I want to talk about. I'm trying to make this video quick and short. If you have any questions, go onto the forum, submit your question, and I'm more likely to reply there than if we do it YouTube comments, because YouTube comments, no, you can do YouTube comments as well. Maybe you're just interested in how it works, but you don't want to join, so YouTube comments is fine as well. But if you want to get more in-depth responses, that's going to be on the forums. If you're just like, hey, can I do this, then just, I guess, YouTube comment. If you enjoyed this video and you're looking forward to at least watching the build battle, I will be filming the build battle and uploading it to YouTube. Like, I don't want to give a time, because knowing me, I'll say, oh yeah, I'll upload it the next day, and then it'll be like 3 weeks and people are like, hey, where's this battle video thing? So yeah, we'll see what happens with that. But I will be uploading the video, I'll be recording segments like I did on the last videos, just like checking in on guys, seeing how they're doing and stuff, and letting you guys see the winner. Yeah, rambling on, I really need to work on a proper outro, because I do this at the end of every video now. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.